get to it.
Hey, let's get it. Hey, you already know. And thank you again for coming back on the show. You know I had to have you on.
Man, anytime, anything for family, man.
For sure, let's get it. All right, now, let's get into our home opener. So, the Sparks came up short to the Lynx on Tuesday night, as I've said, in a star-studded event. And in the fourth quarter, we were all tied up at 84 with about 14, 15 seconds left on the clock. And Kayla McBride drives to the lane. She scores an and one reverse layup. And she hits the free throw. So now it is 87-84 with 2.1 seconds left to go. Okay, Fish calls a timeout. The crowd is up on their feet. We were there. We saw it.
Man, on the baseline.
Yes, yes.
So,
and we inbound the ball to Liz, right?
No.
But she fumbles the pass. And Jordan Canada, she grabs.
It hit the rim.
Yes, it hit the rim. So she couldn't even grab the pass.
Right.
And so Jordan Canada, she missed it, and she got it. And she shoots a 25-foot turnaround three, but it was nowhere near the pass.
Nowhere near.
And after the game, Fish explained what happened on the final play. He said, listen, we'll learn from that experience of needing to execute. He said, we need three, but in that particular situation, if Liz would have caught the basketball cleanly, she would have had a pass opportunity on top, hopefully. And he holds himself accountable for as much as he does for his players and for some of the decisions that he says aren't going to be perfect. And he also said, I just have to own that and accept it and keep on working to better myself. And he's right. This was just poor execution on the final play. And I must say, though, there is no way that we should have lost that game in the way that we did.
Facts.
We made it too easy. We made it too easy for them to score on us, especially in crunch time. Where was the help defense when Kayla drove? And also on that final possession, when we had the ball, Fish said that play was drawn up to get Liz the ball and to then have her kick it out for the three. But it just seems like with 2.1 seconds left that there wasn't enough time for that. So, Cuzzo, exactly, tell me what went wrong in those last couple of plays of the game.
So, first things first, Liz Cambage, she ended up having 5 fouls because she was struggling with, playing defense straight up. And so, D-Fish says he took her out the game to try to protect her in the event that the game went into overtime. But my thing is, you can't play for overtime. You can't play what ifs. You got to focus on the here and now. And so he opted to take, arguably the best rim defender that they have. And then I think Katie Lou and B Sykes, they got confused. And the backdoor pass was wide open. Catch, reverse layup. Now we down. We down one when we had the lead. 2.1 left on the clock. So I'm already frustrated. Like, man, okay, is this a coaching blunder? Like, did Liz get hurt? I'm trying to figure out, the story angle that I'm gonna come with. And then we go back down. The Sparks get the ball. We go back down. I see Liz back in the game. So I'm like, okay, she's not injured. Like, what the heck happened? And then Katie Lou Samuelson, she's trying to throw the ball to Liz, who's underneath the basket. I want to, state that she sealed off her defender, but the pass hits the rim. It hits the left side or the right side of the rim. And then, Jordan scoops it up and she heaves, a desperation three to try to make it work and just miss. And I'm like, that was piss poor. You already had, Jordan, doing her thing. You had Katie Lou. You could have passed to the short corner, giving the ball back to Katie Lou, who's catching and shooting in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't happen. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And, I had to ask, what was the play call? And it was crazy to me on how I got 3 different answers from 3 different people.
Right. I remember Lexi said she didn't even know, right?
Yeah. And it was crazy because Lexi said, I mean, Lexi said she didn't know, and she was 4 for 6. So I'm like, man, you could do a pin down for Lexi, have her come up to the top of the key, throw it to her. You know, she was pretty much money all night.
Right.
And, you know, Lexi was like, man, I don't know what happened. I don't know what was called. And I was like, oh, that's not a good look.
Right.
And then NECA comes in, and NECA was like, okay, so, you know, in the huddle, we call a 2, a play for a 2 and a 3. And I'm like, why would you call a play for a 2 when you need 3?
Right.
And how does that work? If this isn't there, then we're going to go to this. You only got 5 seconds, right? And then D Fish comes and he gives me a totally different answer. I'm just like, maybe they didn't all, you know, talk to the PR like, hey, this, you know, let's all ensure we all on the same page before we go talk to the media. So it just didn't look, it wasn't a good look. You know what I'm saying? But it was just some questionable decisions. Like if I'm a coach, I'm not making that choice of sitting Liz in crunch time, and I'm not throwing the ball at the rim with 2.1 seconds down by 3, hoping that I get fouled and then having to try to make the first free throw to miss the second free throw to catch it and get a putback with like 8 seconds, 0.8 seconds left.
Yeah. So it was actually, we had 2.1 seconds left for our play to get off. And so, it was a lot going on and we didn't have enough time to get all that off. So nice little, you know, catch and shoot, you know, or maybe one dribble, catch and shoot. And that's about it. That's all the time. We don't have time to, you know, keep passing here, passing someone else. We just didn't have time for that. That's the only thing. And I just want to get back to Kayla McBride for 1 second. See, she knows that she is an elite guard. I remember her in her Notre Dame game, man, when she played with Skylar Diggins. I'm like,
you remember that? You like 12 years old.
Stop playing with me. Listen, okay. I remember her when she was playing with Skylar Diggins. So she already know. You gonna put one person on me and that's it,
man. That's a problem for you,
man. That's what I'm saying. So like when I used to play, my dad used to always tell me, he used to say, you can't let one person guard you. One person should never just be able to guard you. And she know that. She like, and she was able to get the reverse too. Oh man,
she hit him with some extra jelly.
Yeah, you feel me? So man, but even still, you know, it wasn't the ending that we wanted. But listen, I have to say it again. This is no time to panic.
Not at all.
Because the good news is that the main problems that we are having are fixable.
All of them.
Okay. For instance, our rebounding. And NECA also commented on the team's rebounding. She basically said that, listen, you have to want it. Rebounding is a mentality. Okay. And she even said, listen, I didn't do that well either. But she just said that the rebounding is non-negotiable, you know, when we get on the court, and you just have to want it. And you have to want it more than who you're going up against. And Fisher also said, rebounding isn't technical. It's just the energy that you got to give out there and the effort and be the first one to it. And, you know, it's not like we don't have the size, because we do. The Lynx out rebounded the Sparks 40-26 in that game.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
And Liz is averaging 5 rebounds a game.
That's terrible.
And that's not going to get it done. And with Liz and NECA down low, rebounding should be the least of our worries. And it's not like you got a whole bunch of me's out there, you know? Like, man, but then again, listen, I can't use me as an example because, you know, I got ups.
Okay.
All right. Listen, I got the bunnies over here.
You got bunnies? Okay.
Stop playing with me. I used to be flying out of nowhere getting them boards. They used to be like, dang, we know she had hops.
So you can as long as it's like my shoulder height, you can get up there.
No, regular 10-foot rim. Stop playing.
Okay, cool. That's
yeah. That's what we doing over here now. But we got to go to 24 though, so I can show you. So I can just show you, you know, what's going on.
All right.
But yes, when you don't crash the boards, then other problems, you know, will arise. Hence the second chance opportunity. And the Lynx scored 22 of them things to the Sparks 14. And again, we making it too easy. We have the pieces. We have the talent. We just have to put forth the effort on the boards and on defense.
I mean, you're right. And just like, you know, NECA said, you know, Fish said, rebounding is all about effort. It's all about heart. You got to want that thing. And I really don't understand how Liz is only averaging 5 rebounds because she's 6'8".
Right.
She's literally taller. I think she might be the tallest woman in the W.
I think so.
Like, there's no reason why you getting out rebounded by people. Like, Naka should not be the leading rebounder. It should be Liz. Liz should be a walking double-double. In the mere fact that, at least the last two games, she hasn't even cracked 7 rebounds. Like, that's concerning. Like, I kind of feel like if you pay attention early in the season, the holes in the roster, the holes on that team, like, begin to like show themselves. And I'm starting to see that right now. Like, defensively, it was a lot of miscues, a lack of communication, miscommunication, and just defensive, like a lack of defensive rebounding. If that's going to be the case, it's going to be a long season. Yes. But I'm not concerned because we got champions on this roster.
Right.
We got people on the roster that know what it takes to win. And I think these ladies will get it done.
Yes. And speaking of defense, if you don't play that, listen, it's going to be ugly for you. Okay. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Britney Sykes. She is one of, if not arguably, the best two-way guard in the league. Man. Okay. And she leads the Sparks on being successful on both ends of the floor. And what she does is not easy to do. It's not easy being a two-way player. So we have a leader in Britney Sykes on the defensive end. So
can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
You got to give Slim, like, you already got to put her in the conversation for defensive player of the year.
Yes.
Like, I can't think of someone in the dub that is better than her defensively.
Seriously.
Like, she locks down. She's so athletic. And the thing that I love about her game, man, is that she's so tenacious. She's so fearless. Like, I love seeing her come from the weak side and toss a shot and just like start yelling. I'm like, that gets me going.
Yes.
So yeah, man, shout out to B Sykes.
Yeah. So how do we make just, her, that tenacity, contagious for the other team, so we can just lock down and be, on the same page with that defensively?
You want my way, or you want the coach way?
Hey, how would you? I'm talking to you.
I'm going around the locker room punching people. Like, we in practice throwing them things. Like, if you don't want it, like, I'm gonna make it super uncomfortable. I'm not afraid of getting beat up. I'm not afraid of getting my lip busted and having a black eye. None of that. But what's gonna happen is you're gonna respect my hustle. You're gonna respect my grind. And if it's not in you, then I'm gonna make it uncomfortable for you. So I feel like somebody has to be more gregarious and more vocal to put the emphasis on the rest of the team to, like, man, we have to hit these boards, we have to control these boards. And I would love for it to be Liz, I would love for it to be Nneka, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It can be Olivia, it could be Jordan, it could be Lexi, it could be any of those women. But somebody just has to grab that bull by the horns. Like, nah, we are not going to get beat on the defensive glass. We're not.
Exactly. And also what I'm beginning to see, I think, we're all beginning to see some patterns pretty early on. So the Sparks have been getting off to some slow starts, and then they start to pick it up in, the second half and mainly the third quarter, where they might try to make a third quarter push. So what's the key to not falling into that pattern of playing from behind?
You just got to
establishing that energy from the get-go.
You just got to come out with a sense of urgency. And you're already seeing it this year, but it really dates back to last year. I started covering the Sparks last year, and I would see that they would have extended periods throughout the game where they would just have these lulls defensively, where it was just like bucket for bucket. They were just trading baskets, or they, just like on Tuesday when they got, I want to say they opened up the game 14-2. They up 12 points. It's like, yo, maintain that, keep your foot on the pedal, but they got lackadaisical. They let the Lynx back into the game, and they just kind of snowball from there. Like, they punched the Lynx in the mouth, and the Lynx came back, punched them twice, boom, boom. And then it was like struggle jam the rest of the way. But, to answer your question, they gotta come out setting the tone. Like, look, this is who we are. Somebody get a hard foul early in the game. Like, look, it's going to be a long game, and we're ready for all the smoke. So you just do that, and you stay consistent, like, the other teams will know, like, man, the Sparks ain't no problem.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. And so we are establishing a new identity as a team. And I asked NECA in the last game, if having, a tough loss like this against the Lynx was a part of, the growing pains that comes along with having a new team. And this is what she had to say.
Brianne Ingram from Sparks Weekly. In having a tough loss like this, is this kind of a part of the growing pains as far as having a new team?
That's an interesting question. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of what it feels like. This is a home opener. We were we were the home opener for four other teams, and so we were really fiending to get this one. LA showed out as usual. I know they'll continue to, despite tonight's result. But I guess you could say it is kind of like growing pains. But after you have growing pains, you're taller. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out.
And also,
Was she making a shot at you being short?
first of all, I don't think so. I don't think
okay.
this is me and Nick. But see, when I stand up, we're gonna be on the same height.
Gotcha.
Okay,
When
we're gonna
she
be
sitting
sitting
down?
eye to eye.
Okay.
No. We both standing up.
Okay.
See, we're gonna be eye to eye.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Because I know all about them growing pains. See my knees. Listen, I got a long body.
Yeah,
Okay?
okay.
I got a long body.
It was more like a tickle.
right.
It wasn't a pain. It was growing tickles.
Listen, I feel all them pains.
I got
Okay,
you.
listen, you already know. And also, in establishing a new team, I think that it's imperative that everyone understands their role,
hmm
because you are creating a new identity, and as NECA stated, like, this is kind of like a part of that, because
Mhm.
you are dealing with all these new personalities and everything. So sometimes you do have to suffer these tough losses to really learn exactly who you are
hmm
and what everyone brings to the table. And really, it seems like it's about building that trust.
hmm
Everyone has to buy in, knowing your role. And once everyone knows that, then they're able to be confident in going out there and doing what they have to do on the floor. And the teams that know who they are, they're able to go out there and excel because they know what they have to do individually and as a team.
Facts. I don't know if they broke training camp knowing like who
Mhm.
they are as a team or their individualized roles. And I remember, excuse me, asking Fish during training camp, what the culture was, and he essentially said that he hadn't like really focused and emphasized the culture of the team.
Mm.
And it's kind of hard to have an identity when you don't
Mhm.
have a culture. And if you don't have a culture,
Right.
like you don't have a game plan, you don't have a map as to where you want to go. So like hopefully they have like some tough conversations early on in the season, especially like with Liz, because I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. She's complaining a lot when she doesn't get calls her way, or she's kind of like hunting for fouls, and she's not rebounding. And if she's not touching the ball, then she's not playing defense. So, you know, we just gotta have like tough conversations and just go with a refreshed mindset. Like we're gonna attack this together as a team. It's us against the world. And they know we support them, we love them. Like
Yeah.
they represent the city. So it's us. It's Sparks or nothing.
Exactly. And this is a time to, work out those kinks.
Mhm.
We're not now, later on in the season, we
Mhm.
about to go and play in the playoffs. Now, this is the time to
Mhm.
really figure all that out. And really figure out who we are,
Mhm.
what we're all about as well.
In addition to that, like
Mhm.
a lot of the playoff teams are having some early season struggles. The Aces,
Mhm.
Seattle, they're having some. The Storm. So I mean, it's not far fetched, but we'll figure it out.
Yes, indeed. And also, Lisa Leslie was spotted at the practice on Monday and at the game. Like,
Mm.
oh my goodness, I would love to see her more involved with the Sparks. And last year, she was a coach for the All Star game. And man, it was just how'd you feel, seeing Lisa there at the game?
Seeing Lise, man, like she's been somebody that I've admired since I was a short T.
Uh-huh.
We used to go to the same church, like quiet as kept.
Really?
Yeah, First Church of God. So just seeing her, it brought a ton of nostalgia for me. I think it's so dope that she still is willing to be associated and involved with the organization. I would love to see her, have a more active role.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet as kept. I think D Fish is on the hot seat. And I wouldn't. It's not too far fetched. I wouldn't be surprised if Lisa Leslie became, the next Sparks coach, or Miss Simone.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right. I'm just about to ask you, like, what kind of role would you like to see? So yeah, that I can. All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
What role would you like to see her?
I mean, I would definitely, maybe, I don't know if she can be in like a front office, type role or
GM?
something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Something in the front office where she has, more of her hand, on the buttons, more
Okay.
hands on. So I would love to see something like that. And I was able to ask this question last week, but I didn't get to ask you. So what is your way too early prediction for the Sparks season?
My way too early prediction for the Sparks season. Liz Cambage is probably going to be coming off the bench.
Wow.
I liked what I saw out of Jasmine Walker in the third quarter. She was part of that five that brought them back. I wouldn't be surprised if Olivia and Jasmine, like by mid-season, end of the year, they're getting the bulk of the minutes, and Liz is like coming off the bench. I just don't really see with how she fits with how the Sparks play effectively,
I see.
So that's my way too early.
All right, listen, I wasn't expecting that, but okay, I see what's going on. Okay. Listen, I think we about to go to a commercial break pretty soon. Listen, so we got the fit of the week coming up for you. I'm gonna explain the Commissioner's Cup as well. Throwback Thursday, we got Name That Line coming right up for you. So listen, keep it locked, and we'll be right back
Sparks
here
Weekly
on Sparks Weekly with Brianne Ingram.
Sundays just got sweeter. The Hub Radio presents First Sundays Open Mic, hosted by Hub City Dre, DJ Gamma Ray, and the First Sundays Band. They're inviting all singers, rappers, comedians, and poets to show up and show out. Sign-ups begin at 6 p.m. Sundays Open Mic will take place every first Sunday of the month. It's just $10 before 8 p.m. and $20 after, so arrive early. The address is 1135 East Compton Boulevard. That's 1135 East Compton Boulevard in Compton, California. For more information, follow them on IG at First Sundays Open Mic.
It's Keith Good News here, telling and reminding y'all to make sure you listen to Top of the Morning every Monday and Wednesday to get your morning started off right. 9 a.m. on TGN Talk. Don't miss it. Don't be late. It's for the above average only. Hey, Jackie, what's wrong?
I'm over here running around trying to tell everybody about the Podcast Pit.
What's the Podcast Pit?
I'm glad you asked. The Podcast Pit is an event where you will find some of your favorite podcasts performing in front of a live audience.
Will there be food and drinks there?
Of course there will be. It's at Joxer Dailies in Culver City. They have a full bar and a full menu.
Hey, I may need to tell people about this as well.
Yes, come with me. Let's tell them. The Podcast Pit is coming.
The Podcast Pit is coming.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mysterious Jax from Ladies Night Radio Show. That's right, the entertaining, fun show with Cheeseman, Hot Topics, and just all girl talk. This show is for the ladies, so make sure you catch it every Friday at 7:30 with me and my ladies, only on TGN Latinx.
Hello, it's your friendly neighborhood Beeve here. Tune in. We Don't Make the Rules podcast, live Sunday, 5:30, only on the Good News Radio app. Yes, Ersky.
Are you looking for a DJ for your next private party, wedding, club, corporate event, tour, or even bar mitzvah? DJ Dash is the guy that can get it done. With 10 years plus experience in both audio and video DJing, I can cater to literally any occasion. Call or text me now at area code 323 323-854-2013. Once again, that's 323-854-2013. And don't forget to keep up with me on all social medias, including SoundCloud, handle @approved, DASHAPPRODED. See you soon.
What's up? It's your girl Kirsten and Moni, and we are Never Not Extra. Be sure to check us out every Tuesday live at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, only on the Good News Radio app. And if you didn't know, now you know.
Got a cough, allergies, mucus buildup, or do you just want to boost your immune system overall? Well, at the Organic Option, we make it easy to get your plant-based nutrients daily with organic tinctures and herbal capsules. Just put a few drops of tincture in your water, tea, or juice of your choice, and you'll be on your way to a
Jax.
super blends like
do I need to stop the commercials?
Turmeric, and ginger.
Do I need to stop the commercials?
We've got the organic solutions you need to keep your body at its best. Shop now at
Jax.
Super blends like
do I need to stop the commercials?
Turmeric, and ginger.
Do I need to stop the commercials?
We've got the organic solutions you need to keep your body at its best. Shop now at
All right, back again. That's right. You are tuned into Sparks Weekly with Brianne Ingram. I'm chilling here with my cousin, Eric Lampkins. Okay, listen, we are going to be talking about the Around the W segment, where I will discuss the Commissioner's Cup and how it works. So basically, it's a tournament within a tournament, and the leagues defines this as an annual in-season competition, and the cash prize is $500,000 for the players when they win the championship game. And the winning team will be able to earn $30,000 per player. The runner-up team will earn $10,000 per player, and an additional $5,000 will be awarded to the MVP of the championship game. And at least $165,000 will be going to charity and donations. So, and every team has a charity organization that they will donate to. So it's, it's a lot of money going around, and there are 10 cup games per team. So how it works is the first home game and the first road game that each team plays within their conference of those 5 teams, then those will be counted as a cup game. Okay. For instance, the Sparks just had their first Commissioner's Cup game against the Lynx. So they've already played the Sky, they've already played the Fever and the Dream in Connecticut, but those teams aren't in their conference, so those don't count. However, the Lynx, they are in their conference. So the first time that they played them at home is counted as a cup game. And then the next game that they play them in, when they play them away in Minnesota, then that will also be counted as a cup game. Okay, so that's how they do that. And the team from each conference with the top record will compete in the Commissioner's Cup Championship on Tuesday, July 26th. And on the schedule, when you see the trophy, that's how you'll be able to see which one is, one of those games.
Okay.
And last year, the Seattle Storm won the first Commissioner's Cup. They beat the Connecticut Sun 79-57. And what I do like about this is I like the fact that it gives the players an opportunity to earn extra money. However, I do think that this money should just be given to the players because it should be included in their team salary because they already work so hard for their money. But nonetheless, I am glad that they are given an opportunity to earn some extra money. So I'm happy about that. And we have just learned recently also that Griner's detention has been extended another month. But the NBA is working with the WNBA to release her from Russia, and Adam Silver is also working alongside the WNBA commissioner Kathy Engelberg. So they're working together for that, and she's also been detained for 3 months. So hopefully they get it together sooner rather than later.
Free BG.
There you go. All right. So now we have Fit of the Week. Okay. So we got some fashion looks.
Okay.
That we about to get into. So I'm going to show you. We got like 10 people today. So first up, we have Dee Dee Richards.
Oh, she a staple. She's a fixture.
So yeah, so she got the blue fit on, and she
Okay.
blued out. Got the crop top popping.
She looking super creepy.
And listen, it's nice and baby blue for real. Like I like it. You know, she got I think the shirt it's like a white crop top, but it shows the whole six pack. So I feel that.
Okay.
Got the jean jacket. You know, she posing. I like that fit. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, it
Yeah.
fits Didi. She showing off the belly ring, the
Yeah.
tattoo on her side.
Yeah.
It's nice and comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to go to a Spark, just because.
Lexi, it's got to be Lexi.
Lexi, I'll go to Lexi.
Lexi had a killer fit.
Lexi got the bandana, you feel
Man.
me, as the shirt. Listen, hey, I think she rocking that though.
Yeah, she is.
rocking that. I like that. As you know, that's different. You don't really see that too often. So she can make it work.
She made it crack. It's a nice little white bandana shirt with some like free capris. Are those capris? I don't know what type of pants they are. I'm not fashion conscious.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? She's showing the belly ring.
Yeah.
I think that's a reoccurring theme so far.
Yeah.
She and Didi's like, okay, look at my stomach.
Exactly. And we got to go to another Spark. Liz Cambage, is that the Gucci?
Gucci'd out. She had the Gucci socks,
Man,
the Gucci fit. She's Gucci'd out. She was like, I'm finna drop a small little bag. It's nothing.
Man, she not playing. No, I'm feeling that for real. I'm feeling that. Another Gucci down. We had a Gucci down last show too.
I wonder if she had this custom made. It's like they almost took an actual handbag or some luggage and chopped it up and made this. And it's pretty unique. It's very fashionable. It's very Liz. And the Gucci socks to me is
that's
like,
what kills it.
I'm like, yo, the Gucci socks don't. I mean, they match, but they don't go.
No, they don't go. You're not feeling the Gucci socks.
That's like wearing white socks with a suit.
He said he not feeling it, so she should have wore like some boots or something, because these are wedges. She got the wedges with the socks. So he said no.
But I mean, she doing her own thing. She's rules are made to be broken, and Liz is definitely doing that. Liz, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, man.
All right, so we got to move on to the reigning champ from last week, Isabel Harrison. So she has a nice comfy fit on. You know, today it's like a tan suit that she got popping.
It looked like she has some ones on, some tan ones.
Yeah.
I think this week the theme is just comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Going to the game. Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Yes. All right. So now I gotta go on over here to Miss Skylar Diggins over here. Now see, listen.
Mama Diggins Smith.
Okay.
Mama Diggins Smith. She got the Starbucks in her hand.
Got the Starbucks. Hey, listen, she out here looking like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay. So I love that. Yeah. I love that. That remind me of Trinity from the Matrix.
Yep. She's such a lady.
Yes.
She's such a lady.
Yes, I'm feeling that. Then I like the shirt too. The shirt is different. It has
It's
like a little
brown
cutout. Yeah. It kind of blends in with her skin. Me either until literally like right now. I'm like, wow, it kind of blends in with her skin. So it's a nice little cutout shirt, like in the front. Yeah, it's real nice. Got the leather.
Yeah, did you see she and Diana got into it?
Yeah, they got into it. She had that little leg shake. Oh, she was not playing.
She was like, man, I'll fire on you right now.
I'm like,
that's what you need though. That's what you need on the team.
Yes, like so when you see that fire, that passion, like that's how you know it's like, okay, we can do something, you know, because you want to see that. When you don't see that, then it's like, okay, it's probably time to call some pause, you know. So but yeah, they were getting into it, but I think they'll work it out.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. Let's see who we got next. Okay, we got Erika Ogunbowale over here rocking a Janet Jackson.
Okay, Erica.
Yes, Erika over there doing a Janet. I see. Yeah.
Erika, okay. With no socks. Okay. Yeah, she got the Rhythm Nation. No, it's the Control shirt. Is that a Von Dutch hat too? It is. It's like a suede. It's like a suede Von Dutch hat. Hey, I like this fit.
Yeah,
it's comfortable. And it's trendy. It's trendy. I like that. She came with the vintage shirt.
Okay, now we gotta go over here to our girl NECA. She rocking the Mambasita. Mambasita, is it the hood? Just the hoodie? Yes, the hoodie with the leather pants.
The pleather pants.
That's pleather.
That's pleather.
It's shiny.
It's shiny.
Yeah,
She put some baby oil on their pants right before she hopped out.
Hey, she not playing. Got the water in hand. The shades going. Yeah, okay. You gotta pay. Gotta pay respects. So I appreciate that. Definitely. We gotta go to CP. I think this is gonna be the last one. Another dedication for Kobe and Gigi.
Okay.
So yeah, I really appreciate these.
She got the Whole Foods bag. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely.
Food wrapped in foil.
Man,
I think I got my vote is Enrique, man.
Enrique.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. Yeah, that's not my winner.
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
what's your
no.
winner?
I got to, without a doubt, I got to give it to Miss Sky Dig over here, looking like the Matrix. Okay, she got the leather jacket
I'm not mad
on.
at it.
It was just, it's nostalgic for me, and I love. And the Matrix is, of course, one of the best movies made of all time. Mm-hmm. So just seeing her pay, homage to this, and for her to just rock it like the way she did, I gotta give it to her.
And she got the peanut butter kicks to match the shirt. So
yes,
yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Yes, indeed. So Skylar Diggins, you have just won Fit of the Week for week 2. Congratulations. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. And now we must, because it is Thursday, get into our Throwback Thursday player. Okay. And for this week, we have none other than Tina Thompson.
Ooh, what you know about Tina Thompson?
Listen.
What? What you know about Tina Thompson?
I know about Tina Thompson. Hey, that's how you know he stay with the jokes. All right. So she was the first overall pick in the inaugural 1997 draft. I know all about this. See?
Okay. What college did she go to?
She went to SC.
Play
with Lisa Leslie. Hey, what high school she went to? Morningside. All right then. All right then. You feel me? I gotta, let everybody know. Hey, she is a straight legend out here in these LA streets. Stop playing with her. She is a 4-time WNBA champion with Houston. And of course, the one thing that really made Tina stand out is that lipstick that she always had on point.
Always.
You couldn't catch her without her lipstick being on point.
She was gonna give you the kiss of death from the 3-point line.
No, for real. Listen, not only did she say, I'm not gonna bar you up,
I'm gonna look cute doing it,
but I'm gonna look cute and my lipstick is gonna be popping while I'm giving these buckets. Okay, so don't play with her. And she was one of the pioneers that made sure she looked good while balling out there. Okay,
I'm not mad. Shout out to 2 T's.
Yes, indeed. She played the majority of her career in Houston in 1997 and through 2013, and she played with the Sparks from 2009 through 2011. She was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame and also inducted to the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2018. She was a first ballot Hall of Famer out here. And yeah, like we said, she's an LA native, and she is also second on the WNBA's all-time scoring list. So yes, we had to give a nice little shout out to Tina Thompson. And I really like doing this because we know these players out here, but sometimes they just don't really get their flowers and the appreciation that they so readily deserve. And I just want to at least shine a little light to these players at least once a week.
Okay. I'm all for it.
At the very least,
I'm all for it.
That's the least that I can do.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Felix. You know what I'm saying? Dropping comments out over on YouTube. He said late game execution was terrible. The back door should never have it should never happen with the communication.
Right. He
said that last play was drawn up terribly. You got to get it direct inbound. And then he said they tried to go cross court, which is sick. Laughing out loud. And he's another person with the hot take. He said, I know it's way too early, but it's D-Fish on the hot seat.
Ooh, I'm not gonna say
after
just
last year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say just yet. No, I'm not gonna say that. But I feel like we have the talent and we just got to go out there and compete. I really do. And Also, listeners, you can also continue to, send us messages in the chat. Call in. You can call in through the app on the TGN app right there. You just click on the drop down menu and click call studio. You can call in and let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you're thinking out here.
Man, tap in with my cousin, man.
Yeah,
Don't have her up here talking to herself.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do that. Man, yes, indeed. So yeah, we can do that. And now on to one of my favorite segments of the day. Now we have some new rules. It's called Name That Line, but last time I just had someone say a movie, but I actually have a top 30 list of my favorite movies that I'm gonna have people choose from. They can say a line from that movie, and then I'm going to guess which movie that line came from. For today, listeners, I'll probably I'll open it up for you next week, but today I'll just have my cousin do it. And yeah, I already gave him the list. I'll probably be posting this on my Instagram, on my IG, and on my website soon as well.
You got a website? What's your website?
It's actually it's BrianneIngram.com.
Oh,
so
you fancy?
Yeah,
huh?
So it's just my name. You can just go to BrianneIngram.com.
She said, "Google me."
So yeah, we can do that, and yeah, it'll be all good. It'll be all good. So hold on, let me get this man a list real quick.
Nah, I already got one for you.
Oh, you already got it.
Like, you ready?
All right, for sure.
I'm the barber of Seville, Figaro, dear darling.
Hey,
I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You're the scum between my toes. Who am I?
You didn't finish. You're not gonna finish.
Because if I say it, I'm gonna give it away.
All right. So listen, this is a classic.
It is. Though.
This is a classic here. Okay, I am going to say The Little Rascals.
You got it. You got it.
And the character is, of course, you couldn't say it because it's Alfalfa.
Love Alfalfa. That was a Buckwheat that said it though.
Yeah, yes. But man,
you got it. Cause I know last week I stumped you. You was like, man, I don't know.
No, I got the goofy one though.
Yeah,
I got the goofy one, but I didn't know the Anchorman one.
How did you not know that?
I don't know Anchorman like that.
Have you seen it?
I have, but that's not one of the movies that I know for real.
Okay, well, you got Little Rascals. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
we are the He-Man woman haters. We feed girls to alligators. That messes up. What's your favorite scene from that movie?
From Little Rascals?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot. I know when they was talking about the He-Man Women Haters Club, that was funny because it's like y'all over here really hating on us.
Hey, I mean, it was more of just an appreciation of the homies. It wasn't like,
But how is it appreciation of homies? And you literally said
because the girls smell weird.
Oh my goodness! But no, that scene was funny. Yeah, of course the one where he had the letter.
I got a pickle.
I got a pickle. Hey. I do think thing and the boom make me. Hey. Yeah. It was dope. Definitely a classic.
Hey. Quick, what's the number to 911?
Oh yeah, when they was at trying to get the firemen. Yeah,
it's so like that whole movie is just quotable, man. I love that joint. You finna have me like go find it on Hulu.
Man, you got another one for me? You got another one?
I got another one. Another line or another line. Let's see. Why are you so sad, buddy? Oh, I'm sorry. He was really looking forward to meeting his favorite race car driver, AJ Ferguson. Well, guess what, honey?
Yeah.
That's me. And then she kisses him on the cheek. He was
Right.
like, how about this one?
Yeah, Reba McEntire was in. That was the first time I saw her.
Man, Reba, Whoopi.
Yeah.
Whoopi
too.
What did they say? It was like, oh, there's your mom. He was like, Whoopi.
Right. Oh,
Agent Orange
man.
was in that before he went off the rails. Donald
Yeah.
Trump was in that joint.
Yeah. So, all right. We have another game coming up tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow?
Yeah. So, the Sparks play the Storm.
Where
It's
at Staples?
No. It's in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you hope to look for in this game? How do we bounce back?
Defensive intensity, communication, and most importantly, rebounding. I think if we come out and we play defense the way that they've already shown that they're capable of doing, I think that'll put us in contention. But if we're able to just keep them off the offensive glass, it's an easy win.
Yeah.
If the Sparks are able, if the Sparks are able to really put a concerted effort on the defensive glass, I don't see too many teams capable of beating them. And that's just me being a bean. That's not me being a homer. Like, I know this is the Sparks Weekly, but one thing I pride myself is really being objective. I really think that this team is capable of making noise and having a deep playoff run as long as they stay healthy. But I gotta see more out of Liz. Like, that fire, it's gotta translate to the defensive glass. So if we can get that out of her, we'll win.
We'll be solid. Yeah, and we play against Sue Bird and Brianna Stewart is
Stewie.
back. Yeah, Stewie is back. So I think it should be a good one. It should be a good one. But yeah, like you said, we got to pick it up on the defensive end. And, we going. We're not going to be at home. So we got to, make sure we just got to figure out the kinks, and, I really want this win just so we can, really bounce back and just show like, hey, we've got to build that resilience, to set the tone for throughout the season.
How far do you see the Sparks going this year?
Well, my way too early prediction was that we were going to be a top 3 seed going into the playoffs.
Really?
That was my way too early prediction.
Okay.
Is that, listen, because from the first game I saw, we had a great first game. And I understand that.
And a great second game.
Yeah, a great second game as well. So from what I saw from the first game is that, we had a slow start, but we were able to really pick it up in the second half and actually finish strong. Okay. So that's what I really enjoy. And I see, that's what I need to see, throughout the season. Because things are going to, everything not going to be all peaches and cream. We going to get into them them games where we just got to keep going. And I saw great things in that game. So I just said, as long as we keep that intensity, it will be good. So I had them going. Yeah, I have them still.
Okay, I was about to say, do you still believe that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, again, Sparks Nation. Let me repeat: this is no time to panic. At all. So games like this, the one that we just had, we gonna have these kind of games because we are our new team. And this is the time where to figure things out. We have to make these mistakes now. Okay. I would rather us have these mistakes now than later, because like I said, later it is too late.
And see, I give them 10 games. I give them the first 10 games to iron everything out.
Okay.
Get their defensive continuity intact. And from that point on, it's all heart at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's all communication, all heart. So as long as they, like I said, put a concerted effort to hit the defensive glass and to communicate on defense, like Sparks are going to be an issue. Like the Sparks are going to be an issue. They were a top 2, top 3 defensive team last year and would go on like 8-minute stretches without scoring. So if they're able to replicate that at all with the amount of offensive firepower that they have this year, it's going to be a problem. Because again, my girl Slim is the best defender in the league. Like, I know her nickname is Slim, but I'm like, it don't really do it justice.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to go to the lab and workshop.
Yeah, you got to think of another nickname for her.
Yeah.
Yes, because listen, she is one of, if like I said, if not the best two-way guard in the league. Like, not only is she a defensive specialist, she gonna get you a bucket as well. And listen, so I have to, make sure that I shine light on that, because what she does everyone can just feed off of that.
Facts.
And she is the leader on the defensive end. So I can't wait to see, how we, get all that.
Yep.
Yes, man. So top 3 seed, yes.
Let's get it. I'm all for it.
Yes, indeed. Oh man, I can't wait. So so you said 10 games.
Mhm.
So we already had 5. We got 5 games already down.
So
you looking at the next 5 games.
Yep. And as long as I see improvement from the first 5, then I'll be like, okay, cool.
Okay.
But by the 10th game, like who you are is going to be evident.
Okay.
So
I can see that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, only time will tell. So we got that game coming up tomorrow. And so this is going to be the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging in there with us. And thank you everyone for tuning in to Sparks Weekly with Brianne Ingram. Thank you again to my cousin Eric for coming through